With just 7 players on their varsity roster this season, the Kent City girls basketball team is off to a 7-0 start. Not only that, but their average margin of victory is 53 points per game. They've now scheduled some tough non-conference opponents like East Grand Rapids, and head coach Scott CARLSON made it very clear that this team will not back down from a challenge.
Worst that can happen is we get beat.
We're not going to back down from a challenge. We're not afraid to have a challenge, and we won't back down from it.
Kent City girls basketball coach Scott CARLSON made the decision to keep just 7 players on his varsity roster, partly due to COVID-19 and keeping his players safe and on the floor.
We're keeping our circle tight. We don't ride the bus with the JV players. We don't practice with them. It is 7 players in a practice, so we don't get any 5-on-5. We don't get any scrimmaging in. Having a bench with just 2 players on it during games is a double-edged sword.
Just hopefully don't get hurt, really.
Number 23, KENZIE.
It's been weird, but luckily we have a talented 7, so no one's left behind, no one's not talented, and everyone knows what to do. Having 7 that we can rely on and trust is a good feeling because we can all play, and I love that.
And it's safe to say the Eagles have had some lopsided wins this season, including a 125-12 win in their first game, but the players say they were simply playing their game.
We play Kent City basketball. We don't play down to other people's level just because we're beating them so bad. We don't want to play keep away with them, and they don't want to play keep away with the ball.
44.
While Kent City is dominating in conference play, the small Class C program has scheduled a tough non-conference with teams like Muskegon, Cedar Springs, and now top-ranked East Grand Rapids on their schedule.
We've got nothing to lose. It gets us ready for the tournament. We find out what we need to work on.
After postseason losses to Pewamo, Westphalia each of the last 3 seasons, the Eagles have confidence that this season could be different.
A little bit different confidence level with this group. There's no backing down at all.
A lot of confidence that we're going to have a good postseason run and win a lot of games.
The Eagles' schedule will ramp up in March as they take on EGR on March 6th before Muskegon 2 days later on March 8th. Reporting from Kent City High School, Zach HARIG, Fox 17 News.